They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. Cemeteries are historical spaces that provide a physical record of a community. The headstones mark the final resting place of its inhabitants and can offer information into the beliefs, lives, accomplishments, relationships, and tragedies endured. They provide the base through which family research can be conducted, offering people a way to connect to the past and rediscover their heritage and ancestry. Within an army, a cemetery reflects the life and sacrifice of few who fought for the rights of many. There are many interesting points to note within a military cemetery that can make them unique and quite different from regular cemeteries. Within Briggs Park Cemetery can be found 155 graves for soldiers who died in World Wars I and II between 1914 and 18 and 1939 and 1945. One interesting note of war graves is the specifications that they must abide, including that there no distinction should be made on account of military or civilian rank, race, or creed, and as such, all headstones in designated war grave plots are of similar design, height, and color. These contribute to the uniformity of the headstones found within Briggs Park Cemetery, which are consistent with all the war graves around the world. Briggs Park is known for several iconic memorials. Upon entering, there is a monument with a list of names to the memory of those men of the Royal Garrison Artillery, the Royal Australian Navy, and the British West Indies Regiment who fell in the Great War and whose graves are at Fort Augusta and Port Royal. Another monument commemorates those who are buried elsewhere in Jamaica and in Grand Turk. The most outstanding memorial stands central with the cemetery and is called the Cross of Sacrifice. This monument is a Commonwealth War memorial designed by Sir Edwin Lutyens, Sir Reginald Bloomfield, and Sir Herbert Baker in 1918, and is used to symbolize the sacrifice of military persons from the Commonwealth during World War I and II. Other interesting observations include the grave with two headstones. F.J. Broom Seaman, who died on the 18th of October 1914 in section F125. What appears to be a headstone lays flat on the ground for a German prisoner of war from the captured SS Bethania. Whilst the Commonwealth War Graves Commission headstone identifies him as a seaman from HMS Berwick, a British warship, within Up Park Camp, captured German seamen from merchant ships were interred at the internment camp as suspected Nazis. For some who died at the military hospital in camp, they are buried in Section J, such as J315, J320, and J337. Within Section C, at marker 244, can be found the Victoria Cross awardee Sergeant William Gordon, who died on the 15th of August 1922. Gordon received the Victoria Cross in 1892 for an act of bravery in the Gambia campaign. The Victoria Cross is the highest award that can be given for gallantry in the face of the enemy in the British and Commonwealth forces. Gordon is the only Jamaican to have ever received this award to date. Among the many other graves to be found in the cemetery are persons who died during the 1907 earthquake that devastated Jamaica and killed several within Upper Camp, as well as members of the Home Guard, Jamaica local forces, infantry volunteers, and several foreign regiments that served in Jamaica whilst the island was still a colony, including Canadian regiments who served during World War II. Since independence, the cemetery has continued to be the resting place for the Jamaica Defense Force and close family members. A partnership of the Jamaica Legion, Jamaica Defense Force, and the Royal Air Forces Association opened the columbarium as a final resting place for those who have selected cremation. In this solemn space, we ask that you remain respectful as we honor the service and duty for kin and country that these persons would have given in their lifetime.